What is going on, FG3000, back in the place to be, and welcome to One Punch Man the Strongest. So this is a brand new hero collector based on the One Punch Man franchise. So obviously if you are a fan of the anime, there is a lot to enjoy here, but even if you haven't seen a single episode of One Punch Man, there is some really just like uniquely bizarre heroes to collect here that you probably owe it to yourself to at least give it a try. And what better way to do so than to do it via my download link down in the description below this video, because today's video is sponsored by One Punch Man the Strongest. So once again, if you want to support the channel, do so by downloading the game using my referral link down in the description. And who knows, maybe if you go down there, there might even be a coupon code down there. You never know until you look. Check it out. So let's go ahead and jump on into gameplay here. We're gonna start this bad boy off with some combat. So here we are in the campaign screen. You can see you can actually walk around here because sometimes some interactables will spawn, including gold, cash out currency. There's some bandits out here that you can fight. Defeat these encounters, you're gonna get even more upgrade materials, things of that nature. So you definitely wanna kind of look, can I do something with this dog? No, you can't. I was trying to see. But you definitely owe it to yourself before you go inside the chapter to kind of look around to see if there's anything special on the map. All right, so here we are inside chapter 6, and you can see it's kind of presented different than most hero collectors. Each one of these enemies actually represent a substage within chapter 6. So once you defeat Frogman, that's a stage. You 3-star it, you move on to Sluggerus, that's a stage. You move on to the next, and you go through the stage all the way up into the boss encounter. As you defeat these stages, you will hit different milestones, which will award you chest upgrades, things of that nature. As far as 3-starring stages, all you gotta do is not die, baby. That's it. Mosquito Girl trying to make me look bad. All right, let's clean this up real quick. I got a 2-star last time. Let's get a 3-star this time, right? All right, so this is basically how combat works. You can bring 6 heroes and or villains to combat. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. This game is going to be a system where you use a team-wide shared resource. So you can see right over here, I have 4 energy, and it's up to me to manage this 4 energy across my entire team. Now, not every ability costs energy. Basic attacks are free, and sometimes there's exceptions to that rule, right? So this ability right over here is a buff called Justice Crash. It costs me no energy whatsoever. It casts Berserk. It gives me speed up. It gives me more energy. A fantastic ability, right? So this next ability is called Round the World Beatdown. It actually does cost 2 energy, so we're gonna use some energy now, and it's only gonna hit enemies in a column. So when you're using these abilities, you definitely need to pay attention to which enemies they're gonna impact once you cast them. Here's another example, right? So Incineration Cannons. It's not only gonna hit the enemy in front, it's also gonna hit the enemy in back. You're also gonna get this nice little anime cut sequence there. Very, very nice. So now I'm down to just 1 energy. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is just do some basic attacks because the rest of my team, their abilities just cost too much to cast right now. So we're just gonna be doing some basic attacks, doing as much damage as we possibly can. So now it's the enemy turn. They do way too much damage. Mosquito Girl, calm down. Remember, if you lose 1 person, you lose your 3-star. So hopefully I don't get too embarrassed here. All right, we're good. All right, so now it's my turn once again. You can see here I have 5 energy. Now, one other aspect about combat is that there is no such thing as cooldowns. So as long as I have the energy, I can cast the ability. So I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing again, right? I'll go ahead and do Justice Crash. We'll use a different character for right now that also has a column attack. Very, very nice. Another little column attack here for the mosquitoes in the front, and I need to defeat this front line before I can get to the back line, right? And to kind of better illustrate this, even though there's a clear path to Mosquito Girl here, I can't actually hit her. I can only hit these mosquitoes in front. I gotta kill them first, then I can hit the back line. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, we'll do Incineration Cannons once again. Remember, no cooldown. I can cast this non-stop if I want to. As long as I have the energy, I'm good to go. Kill the one in the front, kill the one in the back. Now, check this out, dude. So obviously the game is called One Punch Man for a reason, so check out what we do here. So let's get rid of this other mosquito because once again, I need to clear the pathway to Mosquito Girl because I cannot hit the back line until the front line is down. So now the front line is down, Mosquito Girl is wide open. So once I build up this team-wide ultimate, I can just literally just 1-punch a boss. She's gone, done. Completely over. So as long as you build up that meter, you can kind of use it strategically to defeat like the trash fodder, things of that. Oh, dude, I lost my 3-star. Seriously. So you can kind of use it strategically to basically defeat all the trash mobs and the fodder first, and then use Saitama there to basically one punch the biggest target, or the target with the most HP, things of that nature. So very, very cool. Let's do some more combat real quick. So skipping ahead to the boss fight of this chapter is going to be slightly more challenging. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on at least ×2 speed, and we'll kind of do my same flow here, right? Good old Justice Crash. Try to get rid of this front line as fast as we possibly can. Good Dommage, good Dommage. Yeah, let's do Incineration Cannons once again. And we'll take down the Beast King here very shortly, maybe even this turn. Damage over time, good, good, good. All right, dude, they just hit so hard. Dude, I need to do some powering up here. All right. So once again, Justice Crash, but how do I want to do it? I think I'm gonna go. Let's see if we can't defeat this bottom line. Good damage. We did defeat the frog. That is not quite GG. Saitama is ready. So check this out. Once again, right? This guy, haven't even touched him one time this fight. Full HP bar. And normal punch, goodbye. And that's it, I'm done. So now I have to restart that stage. So I like that, right? You know, it's always gonna be a struggle in One Punch Man to kind of balance that, but I think they did a pretty good job here, right? All right, so we just defeated Chapter 6, which unlocks the elite stages of Chapter 6. It also unlocks Chapter 7 down here as well. Let's see, oh dude, I'll show you Kabuto a little bit later. There's actually an encounter just for him, so I'll show you him a little bit later. All right, so outside of your general stage-by-stage campaign flow, you also have the Conqueror's Challenge and Boss Challenge. This gives you an opportunity to farm for shards. I do like this gameplay mode because once you defeat one of these encounters, you do have the ability to just instantly sweep it, right? So if I'm looking for Mosquito Girl shards, which I am, I could just go in here, sweep it every day, get shards, and also get upgrade badges. So once I actually do unlock her, I will be able to kind of power her up pretty quickly. So next up is going to be Conqueror's Challenge. Now, depending on what day of the week is going to dictate which one of these stages is unlocked and what type of gear is going to drop from these stages. So right now, today is Deep Sea King, which is going to give us lightning gear, school, martial arts, battle, and monk. All of these gear types are going to make more sense once we do a summon session a little bit later on in the video. You can defeat the Deep Sea King in solo or in a team up situation if you choose to. We'll go ahead and jump on in here real quick. We'll throw this bad boy on autoplay, ×3 speed, just kind of blow through this one real quick. Nice little rain effect, you love to see. Now this is a really easy stage. This is the first day I've had Deep Sea King unlocked on my account. So we'll be able to blow through, you know, the first several stages before we hit kind of like a wall of like, that's the stage that I need to grind, right? And down goes the Deep Sea King. And we got ourselves some monk gear and some martial arts pants. Once again, I'll talk about these gear and these gear sets a little bit later in the video. So moving on back to the home screen, so far I've showed off the exploration. Let's move over here to challenge. So the Hero X Villain gameplay mode is exactly what it sounds like. It's heroes versus villains. And in these gameplay modes, you have a left side, which is your hero side, and a right side, which is your villain side. Now in these encounters, you can only use the opposite, right? So if you're fighting heroes, you need to bring villains. And if you're fighting villains, you need to bring hero. So very straightforward. Let's go ahead and start this challenge here. I don't think I'm strong enough to defeat this right now because my villain side is mad weak. You do have the ability to hit skip if you choose to. Ah, come on, dude. So right now, I'm stuck on this because, like I said, my villain side is quite weak. Even though I was able to defeat the hero side, I can't go to the next floor. So every single floor, you need to defeat both the villain side and the hero side every single time. So this gameplay mode really encourages you to kind of maintain both sides of your roster. Once we do some summons, I think I'm going to come back to this at the end of the video and see if I can't beat Tank Top Black Hole over here. So the next gameplay mode is called Extreme Training. I'm gonna leave this one for you guys to discover because right now I can't create any teams at the moment, but this is gonna be a gameplay mode where you can team up with other players to defeat encounters. The next gameplay mode on offer is called Institute of Genetics. Now this is an 8-floor tower where you kind of choose your own difficulty, right? So right now, if I'm not feeling super confident, I can say, you know what, let's go easy, but you know what, we going hard. All right, so we defeat these floors, we go as high as we possibly can, but do keep in mind that your HP does not replenish in between battles, and sometimes people just run away. So since you're actually like in a labyrinth, quote unquote, sometimes people get lost and they're just not available for the fight. So not only do you not replenish your HP by floor, sometimes your own teammates just run away and get lost. So not the cleanest run there. I should definitely have done a lower difficulty there, but you know what? I got my rewards. I'm gonna keep going. And like I said, I am gonna be doing some summons here, so I'll be able to go a little bit further into this a little bit later on. And you guys all heard the word labyrinth, so you guys already know, depending on the difficulty of stage that I select and defeat, I will get these DNAs, and then I can use these DNAs to get myself some buffs here. So you know what? Let's go for, I'm actually gonna go for crit and block rate. I should have just saved it, but that's okay. And then we move on over to the next floor and do the same exact thing. The only gameplay mode that I don't have unlocked currently under challenge is called Court Trial. Once again, that's for you to discover. All right, so that's all of exploration, that's all of challenge. Moving on down the street is arena. There is so much arena here, right? Peak arena, live clash, endless battle zone, dojo class, tournament. The only thing I have unlocked right now is association arena, where you basically find someone that you think you can defeat. I think I can defeat you, Mr. Fanny Howard. Move on over here. Skip functionality is available after 3 seconds, so if you want to kind of climb the ladder quickly, you can do so. And that should be an easy win. Very, very nice. Let's see how far we can go here. Oh yeah, dude, we can go all the way up to the top. Defeat Mark Jacobs here. Do the same exact thing. 3, 2, 1, boom. FG's at the top of the ladder. You love to see. Well, I was the top of bronze. The next tab is going to be your tried and true daily resource grind. So these are going to be your EXP dungeons, your coin dungeons, things of that nature. And then last but not least, before we jump into a good old-fashioned summon session, this is the club, aka guild. More to come on this later, but I do want to kind of show off the club challenge really quick. Here are the different bosses that you can fight here. There's Kabuto. So of course, as you guys might expect, go in here, fight these encounters, do as much damage as you possibly can alongside your guild. You'll get raided, and of course, those rewards can be used to buy different things out of the shop. It also has skip functionality here as well. And if you're kind of wondering what Saitama's doing this entire time while you're playing the game, he's over here just training. So this is kind of like your tried and true dispatch mode in a way. So every day he trains, there's a few targets that you need to hit. So push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and runs. I need to do some sit-ups here. So let's go ahead and do sit-ups. And you can see this is gonna be in the queue. Then I can also just do some other stuff here, right? Some more sit-ups, some more push-ups, based on these rewards here. It's up to me. And there you go. All right, so now it's time for some summoning, right? So you have the Superb banner, which is gonna be a banner which contains N rarity all the way up to SSR. And then you have the Heroic banner, which is only R to SSR. So let's just do a full summon animation, and then we'll just kind of just rapid fire it out, shall we? All right, so my wish came true to get some more villains. So let me show you the upgrade process here. So very straightforward. You have some EXP sodas that you can use to upgrade your raw levels. Eventually you'll hit a breakthrough level. In order to go through that breakthrough level, you are gonna need these materials in order to evolve. As you guys can see, I do have all of them for this tier. So let's go ahead and move on up to level 9, do the same exact thing, evolve, increase my level cap. And then eventually it looks like we're gonna hit a point where we do not have the resources available. Very straightforward. All I have to do, hit this button, it'll show me the exact stage that it drops. I can hit clear times 10, and it'll actually clear up to 10 times, or to the exact number required in order to get the amount that I needed, right? So the same thing applies here. I only need 1, right? I can hit clear times 10, and it'll stop as soon as I get the amount that I need. And we'll just go through one more time just to kind of show you how this process works. Clear through that, got all the resources, evolve, and you keep it moving. When it comes to character skills, every single day that you log on, your character skills will reset, and you can buy character skills by using gold, right? So I'll go ahead and buy some here. You can also buy some with diamonds. Dude, I'm broke. But you can use these character skills to upgrade the power of your individual character's skills. As you guys can see, hold down the button, it'll automatically upgrade them. Eventually, you'll once again hit kind of a breakthrough level. You'll need these very specific materials in order to go to the next state. Now we are on state 2, do the same exact thing, train, and then the next thing, go up to state 3, have all these materials, so I'm good to go for right now. Next up, you're gonna have limit break. This is gonna dictate the star level of your character. So as you limit break, you're gonna get these passive stats. They're gonna increase your star level. It'll also unlock skills as well. So you can see right over here, this unlocks at star 2. That is gonna be tied to your limit break. And these materials are gonna drop from boss challenges that you need to attack and sweep every single day. And then there's also a gear system in the game as well. So very straightforward, right? If we take a look at some of these gear systems, they're gonna have different types of set bonuses. So the monk set is gonna be a speed set. So if you have all 4 monk set pieces, that's gonna increase your speed by 10%. Battle is gonna be HP. Let's see what other options I have here. Martial arts is gonna be increased attack. And then like I mentioned a little bit earlier in the video, these gear sets will drop for the Conqueror's Challenge, which changes depending on which day of the week is, right? So you can see prisoner here, casual set there, sword fighter, gangster set there. But no matter what day of the week is, martial arts, battle, and monk will always drop because those are kind of like, you know, your core gear sets, right? So that will do it, my friends. We are all set. That is a nice look at One Punch Man the Strongest. Once again, thank you so much to One Punch Man the Strongest for sponsoring this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to download the game using my referral link down in the description, down in the pinned comments. It's all over the place. And there should also be a coupon code there for you as well, my friends. So I will see you guys in game. Once again, my name is FG Bruh, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. And today you can finally see why over 1 million people have pre-registered for One Punch Man the Strongest, because the game is now finally available. Join today and log in for a week to get over 50 draws for free.